Hello. Why is the snow gone? Oh, it doesn't loop. Okay, hold on then. Give me a sec. I was going to open my window to allow a little bit of ventilation in, but I opened it for about 2 seconds and immediately became very cold. So we're not doing that. We're not going to be opening the window. Hello, I am here though for the stream. I am looking forward to some God of War. I had a look to find out how far we are through the game chapter-wise, and I got a little scared because it said we're only on chapter 6, and there are 16 chapters in this game. I guess that's about a third of the way through. I think that's what I said I wanted to be on last time, like around a third of the way through. I don't know if that includes all the optional stuff either. So, ooh, E, A-E-O, E-A-O, E. We'll see how it goes. Dragon's Lair, Sonic Adventure, well not Sonic Adventure, Sonic and the Black Knight, a game that's really bad. Goody! I love listening to Sonic and the Black Knight music on the stream. Right, let's do this, shall we? Let's do some news. Oh, we're getting a sneaky behind the scenes look at everything before we even get into it. So, first things first, because this is coming up soon, Unreal Tournament Community Game Night on the 8th of December at 7 PM. We're going to be hosting a community game night based in Unreal Tournament, the 1999 Twitch shooter, as it has been put in the Discord. We're basically going to be server hopping. I haven't got a dedicated server for this, so we're going to be jumping between servers. So we'll try and find some online and then go between them and see how it goes. That is the plan. For the night. I don't know how long it's going to go on. Might move with other games, but we'll see. That's the plan anyway for then. Floor's Year of 2024. I mentioned this last time, but I didn't create a graphic for it. I'm going to be ranking all the games I played this year. I did that last year too, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed kind of a slower paced, just relaxing stream in the background. I think I'll have some manner of thing on as well in the background during this. Like some kind of AFK-esque game. I don't know. But we'll see how that goes. I'll think of something, because it's going to be quite long, because there's lots of games to talk about, and I don't want to tire myself out by rushing through them, so we're going to be taking it slowly. And yeah, that's the plan. 2025, chat. I can't believe we're already almost there. I'm going to be starting my feature stream series. I will be talking about this basically every stream. It'll be mostly just a reminder that it's happening. But yes, I'm going to be doing a long playthrough of Persona 5 Royal, as I'm going to be calling it Royal Rose. This is a game that I have seen a little of. I did watch Maelstrom's first few streams of it, and then I lurked for the rest of them. It should be fun. I got some ideas for stuff I want to do in the background. I'm still waiting for art to be done through commissions, so we'll wait to see how that goes. I've commissioned a piece of art and 3 emotes, so they should theoretically be done by the end of December. I gave myself a bit of time, so it should be fine. If not, we'll have to start without it. There's a chance I might not be beginning this series in the first week of January, because I might be on holiday again. Yeah, I know, I've been on holiday twice in the last 2 months. There's a chance I might be going on another cabin holiday, because it's a friend of mine who wants to go, and I have a discount code. So I was like, okay, let's go on a holiday for 7 days. That sounds lovely. Some quick harvest chat. I finally got around to doing my soul harvests. As you can see here, I played Stranded Deep, which I will come back to on the wheel if it does appear again. I am going to be holding off on that though until we get there, because this is a game that I did not have a good time with. I think I would rather play Sonic Labyrinth all the way through then touch this again, because quite frankly, it's not a good survival game. So much stuff in the game was so vague as to explaining what to do. Like, okay, how do I create a coconut drinking machine? Oh, what? It's not in the crafting menu? You have to click in the top left and click consumables to bring up the drinker device? Oh, what? You fell like 2 feet? Now your leg is entirely fucked? You got bit by a snake once and now you have poison? Sucks to be you! It's a game that doesn't really care for your survivability and is quite cruel and mean. But yeah, it's a bit rough around the edges in terms of how it describes certain crafting UI instructions. As Sonic Labyrinth, I mean, it does remind me a lot of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which is like that spin-off in the Nintendo Super Mario 3D World game. You go around, you collect keys, the game doesn't look great, the music is fine, it's just a game that doesn't really have an identity, and I just don't know why it exists. It's not terrible. I wouldn't say it's the worst game I've ever played. It's not Bubsy 3D bad. Is it a bad 3D game? Yeah. Does it control pretty terribly? Yeah. If you go full speed and get knocked against the walls, you can get knocked against the walls indefinitely, basically. So it's not fun. Momentum building is not good in this game. The end of Black Myth Wukong chat. I have finished it. I have finished this very long, very big game. As far as I know, apparently, the game was meant to be a lot longer, but they ran out of money. I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore, considering how well this game sold. But I am very curious to see where they go with Part 2 or the DLC, depending on how they handle that, of course. But yeah, my review score has changed for this. I think that it ended on a high note, and while I had issues with the final boss, I thought it was a really good final encounter. And I liked how they handled things in later chapters. Maybe I'll do a ranking at some point, I don't know, but I had a good time. And as I mentioned before, so much hardware space. I now have an additional 125 gigabytes in my PC because this game is so big, and I'm terrified of the DLC because it's going to be even bigger, I assume, and I have to install the base game too. But saying that, I have a plan, chat, because as you can see here, I have ordered an external hard drive. Finally, all it took was some encouragement and some research. I have ordered a Seagate 4TB hard drive, and I'm also getting a powered USB hub because my PC only has 2 USB 3 ports, so I don't have enough room because I already use one for my headphones and one for my Elgato, and I need both of those to stream. So that is not going to be an option. This needs to be dedicated, so hopefully the splitter will work out quite nicely, and I can have all of that ready to go. All the streams, I assume probably after Christmas. So yeah, big hard drive. I could put a lot more on it too. The biggest thing I want to make sure of, and this is with previous hard drive experience, is I need the transfer speed to be high. Because I remember trying to deal with that with my last hard drive, and it took about an hour to send a fully rendered video over to the external hard drive. And trying to download games on it too were difficult. And of course, you have the issue of memory leaking during games you have no external hard drive. So I'm trying to mitigate that the best I can. Basically, all of my less important stuff will be on this hard drive, so in case it gets corrupted, I have a backup. Even though I've already got a backup online, but yeah. Well, Dragon Quest III, I've got some good news about this game. I finally understand it. I understand the hype behind this game. Admittedly, when I started, I was sitting there like, okay, this is reminding me a little bit too much of Final Fantasy 1. And I'm not really seeing why this game is so beloved as an NES classic. And then it clicked. It's like, oh wait, this game's actually really fun to explore. It has adorable little character moments, and everything feels like they really thought out the plot. The execution's fun. It is a nice adventure. And as I found out playing the game recently, and I did some research on this, apparently the world map is based on the actual world. Like, places that are in the game that are, you know, the same location in our world are the same place. So you have a Edena. Edena is England. You have Japan, which is Japan. You have Portugal, which is Portugal. And you have Ameria, which is Rome. It's cool. I like those little neat little touches like that. It's fun. As you can see, no Brothership. There's a reason for that. I am a bit burnt out by Brothership. I'm sad to say. It's a game that isn't really winning me over, and I can't in good faith continue it right now until I get a bit of speed back of it. So probably maybe a week or two before I return to it. We'll see. I don't want to stop playing, obviously, because it's a full recording series, but it's a game that's definitely dragging me down a little bit in terms of wanting to play it. Which is sad, because I am enjoying it, but it's also just too slow for me. Currently playing, as you saw before, I didn't actually talk about it at all. I played Convergence, League of Legends. I haven't finished it yet. But after finishing Arcane, I was like, I need to consume more League of Legends lore. So, Convergence is a Metroidvania. I like Metroidvanias. Seemed like the perfect match. It's a really good game so far. A little janky of the character animations, and you can tell it was made on a very limited budget. It's not like a AAA Metroidvania in any way, like Metroid Dread comes to mind. But it is good. And there's a lot of hard work being put into it, especially the backgrounds and the art. I've also started Minecraft again because I'm playing a new mod pack. An RPG mod pack, which I'm going to be coming back to tonight. That's going to be fun. And that's it. I've been slowing down on my recordings a little bit recently because I've been focusing on other things, so I'll come back to those momentarily. But for now, chat, that's it for the news. We're going to end with a guess the game quickly because I did go over a little bit. Trying to work out what this is. I wonder how the snow's affecting the bitrate. Is this God of War for God of War 4? No, it isn't. It couldn't be. Fuck off. Well, what would it be called? Okay, it's not. Thank God. I was about to lose my gourd. I don't know what this is, chat. It's unknown. Oh, is it Horizon? Is it Horizon Forbidden West? No. Chosen? Oh, wait. Valorant? Or Anthem, one of those two. I get those two games confused. Okay, no, it's not that. Anthem. BioWare? Oh my god, I've seen someone else play this. Is it Mass Effect? Is it Mass Effect? Andromeda? Yes! The BioWare helped me out there at the end, because I remember this game was heavily panned when it came out, because people did not like it. Wonderful. Right, let's get into this. Before we begin, actually, something that happened recently on the PlayStation, I want to show off, because I just saw this when I booted up today, and I was like, I want to check this out on recording. Oh, there's nothing here. Flower, you didn't set anything up. You literally, you lazy fuck. You didn't set up your backgrounds. You didn't set up anything right now. All of you set up is disappointment. Give me a sec, chat. Let me just do that. Do that, this, and then do that. Hello. I am here. As you can see, PlayStation 30th anniversary. Yes, it is indeed the PlayStation 30th anniversary. My experience of PlayStation started with the PlayStation 2. Oh no, it didn't actually, because I did remember, I found out recently I had Clock 1. So I have played Clock 1 before, and I remember having a very bad time with it. but yeah, like Silent Hill 2 comes to mind. I played that a fair bit. Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3? No, that's PS3, isn't it? No, Metal Gear Solid 3 came out on the... I think that was PS3. No. Yeah, it is, because I remember I couldn't fucking download it. Yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill 2. I actually didn't play Silent Hill 3 until later on. I think in the 2010s is when I started playing the rest of Silent Hill games. But yeah. 30 years. What a hallmark. One of they're going to make an anthem. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of PlayStation for limited time, I've added a few touches to take on your journey throughout PlayStation history. My big thing here is, why is it limited time? You could just make this a new thing, but instead it's going to be limited during this month. Celebrate with us by selecting a background from one of the previous generations of PlayStation. I'm going to be going with PS2 because that's the one I grew up with. Appearance and sound, PlayStation 2. I mean, that looks cool, but I'm going to be going with PlayStation 2. Ah! Cool! Okay, that's neat, I like that. Doesn't have the Sony logo at the beginning. Well, that's PS1.